What if I told you that centuries before Columbus set sail, China's mighty fleets had crossed the Pacific, discovered the Americas, and planted their flag in this new world? How would history have changed? And more importantly, how would our world look today? To answer that, we need to go back to the height of the Ming Dynasty, a time when China was a global powerhouse. Their ships, led by the legendary Admiral Zheng He, were the most advanced in the world, massive treasure ships that dwarfed anything Europe could muster. Now imagine if those ships didn't stop at the Indian Ocean. Imagine if they pushed eastward across the Pacific. Let's set the stage. Around the early 15th century, Chinese explorers land on the western coast of the Americas, encountering thriving civilizations like the Aztecs, Maya, and Inca. But here's the twist. Instead of conquest, China's approach is rooted in trade, diplomacy, and cultural exchange, hallmarks of the Ming Dynasty's maritime strategy. Imagine the fusion. Chinese silk meets Aztec gold. The agricultural revolution sparked by maize and sweet potatoes reaching Asia centuries earlier. The Americas, in turn, might see the introduction of paper, gunpowder, and advanced irrigation techniques. Unlike European colonization, which often brought destruction, this alternate timeline might emphasize integration. Chinese Confucian ideals of harmony could shape governance in the Americas, blending with indigenous spiritual traditions. Could this partnership have created an early version of globalization? Perhaps a shared scientific renaissance, with indigenous knowledge of astronomy combined with Chinese innovations in navigation and engineering. But what about Europe? How would they react to this Chinese expansion? Well, for starters, the race for the Americas as we know it might never happen. Instead, Europe might pivot towards Africa and Asia even earlier, vying for trade routes dominated by a Sino-American alliance. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. The transatlantic slave trade might look very different, or not exist at all. With Chinese influence prioritizing trade over exploitation, the Americas might evolve as a patchwork of multicultural trade hubs, rather than colonies built on forced labor. In this alternate timeline, the world we live in today could be radically different. A Pacific-centered global order might dominate, with Mandarin and Nahuatl as global languages alongside English. What about the Industrial Revolution? With an earlier sharing of knowledge and resources, technological advances might have occurred centuries sooner, reshaping humanity's trajectory. Of course, this is all speculation, but it raises a fascinating question. How does the way we explore and engage with the unknown shape our collective future? The lesson here isn't just about what might have been, it's about what we can learn. Cooperation, respect, and curiosity have the power to create a world that's not just discovered, but truly shared. What do you think? Would this alternate history have led to a better world, or just a different one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more intriguing what-if scenarios. Until next time, keep wondering, what if?